5 elite Navy pilots vanished into thin air. No wreckage, no distress call, no trace, ever. Then the rescue plane disappeared too. Science has tried to explain it. But what they found at the bottom of the ocean changes everything. This isn't about aliens, sea monsters, or Hollywood fiction. This is about what happens when natural forces collide in terrifying, unexplained ways. In the next 5 minutes, you'll discover the shocking truth behind history's most mysterious vanishings. Real scientific data that defies logic. A theory so compelling it's now being investigated by NASA. And by minute 2, I'll show you the exact moment Flight 19 entered a place that physics still can't explain. Let's build this mystery piece by piece. Between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico lies the most dangerous square of ocean on Earth, the Bermuda Triangle. Over 1,000 ships and planes have vanished here without a trace. Let's talk about the most infamous case. Flight 19, December 5th, 1945. 5 Navy bombers take off on a routine mission. Weather, clear. Pilots, combat veterans. Then the lead pilot radios in, "We can't tell which way is west. Everything looks wrong." Moments later, silence. All 5 aircraft disappeared. The rescue plane sent after them also vanished. 27 men gone. No debris, no signals, nothing. And this isn't an isolated case. The USS Cyclops, 1918. 309 people aboard. Vanished. A cargo freighter in 1963 disappeared in calm seas. A passenger plane in 2005 vanished from radar in perfect weather. All in one place, all without explanation. Here's what makes the Bermuda Triangle truly different. It's one of only 2 places on Earth where true north and magnetic north align. That may sound minor, until you realize it causes compasses to go haywire. Pilots report sudden 90-degree turns. Ships veer off course without realizing. Even modern GPS systems glitch here. It's been documented by the US Navy. One study showed aircraft in the triangle suffer 3x more navigational errors than elsewhere over water. If you suddenly lose orientation 10,000 feet in the air, you don't get a second chance. But that still doesn't explain the vanishings, not entirely. Which brings us to the ocean itself. In 2016, Norwegian scientists studying the triangle's seabed discovered something shocking. Giant craters, some over half a mile wide. These are methane hydrate pockets, and when they erupt, they release massive gas bubbles that reduce water density by up to 30%. Translation: if a ship sails over one, it doesn't sink. It drops instantly. No warning, no call for help. But that's not all they found. While scanning deeper, sonar revealed symmetrical structures, massive right-angled formations buried under 15,000 feet of water. These aren't random rock formations. They're shaped like pyramids, some with smooth sides, perfectly aligned, geometrically precise. Oceanographers still don't know what they are or how they got there. Natural formations rarely show such consistent right angles and perfect symmetry at this scale. Some researchers quietly suggest they may be remnants of a lost civilization or advanced technology buried long ago. Wild theory? Maybe. But these structures sit directly beneath the triangle's highest disappearance zones. Coincidence? You decide. And while that might explain ships, what about planes? That brings us to the sky. 1971. Pilot Bruce Jernan is flying over the triangle, mid-flight. He enters a tunnel of clouds, spinning, electric. His instruments fail. Clocks freeze. When he emerges, he's somehow 100 miles ahead, 30 minutes early. His fuel tank, barely touched. Jernan described it as electronic fog. He's not alone. Dozens of pilots have described time loss, warped visuals, or GPS scrambling inside the triangle. NASA physicists now acknowledge localized atmospheric distortions, similar to micro wormholes, are theoretically possible. Science isn't calling it time travel, but they're not ruling it out either. Now, let's put the finishing piece in place. Magnetic anomalies in the atmosphere. methane eruptions from the seabed, cloud tunnels that disrupt time and space, ancient geometric structures buried deep underwater, individually, unnerving, together, a perfect storm of navigation breakdown, gravitational weirdness, and instant disappearance. This isn't a myth, it's a convergence zone, a place where Earth's natural forces interact in ways we barely understand. What happened to Flight 19? To the Cyclops? To the dozens who vanished? Maybe they didn't crash. Maybe they crossed into a layer of Earth's physics we haven't mapped yet. Now I want to hear from you. What's your theory about the Bermuda Triangle? Comment, like, subscribe for more strange science. Sometimes the scariest mysteries are real.